everyone! I just wanted to do a video a little bit about me. I am new to YouTube and a lot of my followers are probably friends of mine and probably know me already, but maybe we haven't talked in a while and a lot of you will probably be new people that I don't know yet. So I thought that it would be fun to do kind of an about me so that you guys could get to know me more, and then hopefully I'll get to know you more. I put in my YouTube bio that I am an artist. I have been oil painting since college, so it's been, I don't want to age myself, but it's been like 15, 16 years that I've been oil painting, and I just really love it. I love that medium. I've tried acrylics, but I don't love it as much. The paint dries too fast. With oil paint, it doesn't dry as fast, and so you have a long time to mix and to blend. And if you've watched my videos, I talk about blending a lot. With my oil paintings, I love to make really pretty sunsets, and so you get to blend all those colors together. And oil paint, because it takes days for oil paint to dry. It's because it's oil, right? So you can just kind of wipe away mistakes with like a Q-tip and then just fix it. It's really nice. So I really like that about makeup as well. You can fix your mistakes, and I've talked about that in my videos also. I really like that I can take being an artist and take, you know, that medium of oil paint and the medium of makeup and just kind of put the two together and have fun with both. I'm really enjoying that. So I figured I could make this YouTube channel because I just really enjoy playing with makeup and I really enjoy learning, and I figure this is a really good way because I'm watching other people's YouTube channels and I'm learning, and then eventually hopefully I'll have enough followers that you guys can leave me comments and teach me things and I can learn from you guys. So I'm just really excited. I'm also a big nerd. That might not come as a surprise, seeing as I'm a biologist, I'm a scientist. I mostly had my head in a book a lot of my teenage years and even college as well. So I love to read, and now as a mom I listen to audiobooks because that's kind of the best way to do it. When I'm doing the dishes or folding clothes, I have an audiobook in. I love to read fantasy and sci-fi and romance novels. So anyways, if you were interested. Also, I love to talk to myself. I'm a chronic talker to myself. And so I figured that this channel is just the perfect outlet for me. I get to play with makeup and I get to talk to myself. I mean, because right now, nobody's in this bathroom with me. I am talking to myself. If you're out there and you're listening to me, it doesn't sound like I'm talking to myself because you're listening, but right now, I'm talking to myself. It's perfect. My poor coworkers, they have to deal with me talking to myself all the time. And they're always like, Bianca, are you talking to me? No, you're talking to yourself? Okay, all right. So they get used to it. But yeah, it's just the perfect meld of everything. Talking to myself, playing with makeup, playing with color. It's beautiful. I work at a genetic testing company. It's called Myriad Genetics. You guys can look it up online. It's pretty awesome. I really like it. We just got like one of the top companies to work for awards. So pretty awesome. I really like them. I really like to work for them. I am a data analyst. I read DNA all day and I look for mutations in people's DNA. So we don't tell people they have cancer. We tell people they have mutations in their genes that can lead to cancer. Anyways, so that is what I do. It's very exciting. I have a bachelor's degree in biology, and I was always very scientific. I wanted to be a marine biologist growing up because Free Willy, right? Did you guys watch Free Willy and want to do the same thing? I watched Free Willy and I fell in love with whales. And I wanted to work with whales and be a marine biologist. And then I found out later, I just found out that it's just not for me. I am in a landlocked state. I am in Utah, and before that I was in Arizona. And to be a marine biologist just doesn't really work out for that. So I am a mom, I am a wife, I am a sister, I'm a daughter. My family mostly lives in Arizona, and I am a sister to, I have 4 sisters, no brothers. So that was always really fun, kind of crazy growing up. and I'm a mom to 2 beautiful children. I have a 10-year-old boy and I have a 7-year-old daughter, and they're amazing, and my daughter just loves makeup to death. So maybe one day we'll do some makeup videos with her in them. A wife to my amazing husband. We've been married for 13 years now and just loving it. I love being married. I love everything about it. I love being a wife and I love being a mom. It's so rewarding. Love it. I'm also a pet mommy. All right, let's see if I can go track down those animals. This is my doggy. Oh, hello. Say hi. Say hi. Can you say hi? Hello. Okay, this is my doggy. Her name is Sif. S-I-F. It's Lady Sif. Like from Norse mythology. She is Thor's wife. Our very first doggy was Athena, so we liked doing the goddesses' names. Anyway, she is an Australian cattle dog, a red heeler, and she is very sweet. So if you ever hear her howling in the background or barking or chasing the cat, that's her. Oh, hello. All right, let's go find the cat. Well, the cat ran away. So we'll have to show you guys Mr. Seamus some other time. I want to talk about my skin issues. I think that that's an important thing to talk about. I'd like to talk about my psoriasis. I grew up with psoriasis. It started when I was about 10 and just kind of got worse from there. There wasn't a lot of medication for psoriasis. Also, I don't know if you know, but there's no cure for psoriasis. It is an immune disorder. Your body is building too many skin cells. And so you just have a buildup of skin cells. I can't show you because my psoriasis is actually clear right now. I had it back then. They didn't really have a lot of medication. So mostly it was just ointments, and they were all really greasy and really gross. And some of them included tar, and so they were also stinky. And so I got made fun of a lot. I got bullied quite a bit for my psoriasis. Maybe just because it looked gross, also probably because it was stinky because of the ointments. That was really hard to deal with growing up. Some people made fun of me because I spent some of my childhood in Japan, and so when I moved back to Arizona, they were like, oh gross, she brought the plague back from Japan. And it was like, what? That's not even, Japan doesn't have the plague. Oh gosh, children. Kids are mean, right? Kids are mean. It was just really tough. But even as an adult, I had a hard time with it. When I am pregnant, my psoriasis is even worse. Probably because you're making a baby, and so everything else all of your body goes to making that baby, and so everything else in your body just kind of goes haywire. When I was in labor with my daughter and I went to the hospital, the nurses flinched when they saw my arms to put on the blood pressure cuff, and they were like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? What's on your arm? And that really hurt my feelings, and really hurt because they're nurses and they should know better, right? They should. I mean, they didn't know what it was, but they thought it was like a flesh-eating bacteria. They just kind of embarrassed me. And as an adult as well, I would have other adults say to me like, ew, what's on your arm? What's wrong with you? And I feel like adults should know better than to say ew. You know, I wouldn't mind if someone says, oh, what's on your arm? You know, what is that? But saying ew is, you know, it just makes you feel like you have the plague. It's tough. As an adult, in the last about 3 years, I finally got some good insurance and was able to get in some injectables, and those are just amazing for psoriasis. I first got on Cosentyx. Actually, I tried some other ones that didn't really work for me, my DNA, and Cosentyx was the one that worked and cleared up about 95% of my psoriasis, which is just a miracle. It's a trial. It is, you know, it's to not have confidence. It's tough, but I cleared up about 95%, and now I have a little bit on my knee still, but it used to be all over my knees and my arms right here, and on my elbows, really bad on my elbows, and some on my face right here. Just kind of the extruding places on your body, the you know, the places that stick out is where it would be on. And so now it's really just on my knees, and so it just feels really good to have that gone, mostly. And now my body has stopped kind of reacting to the Cosentyx. That's just kind of how bodies are, right? And now I'm on Tremfya and it's working. So Yay for modern medicine, right? So let's go into the next skin issue, acne. I have really bad cystic acne around my cycle, and but it doesn't go away, and so it just builds up every time I have my cycle. It just gets more and more and more. Although you might think I don't, because look at how great it looks. My skin looks amazing. That is because I am on Accutane. I was seeing my dermatologist for my psoriasis, and then my acne got really bad, and we started talking about that as well. So if you have skin issues, see a dermatologist. They know what they're talking about. They go to school for that. That's what they do. They can most likely help you. So I'm on Accutane, and it's strong. You know, it really clears your skin up, but it dries out your skin, dries out my lips, it dries out my eyes. It is strong stuff. I mean, there are a lot of there's a lot of warnings about it, and you know, they make you do a lot of reading and a lot of like, it's strong stuff, and there's a lot of things that you need to do before you can go on it. But I just, to let you guys all know, I'm doing all the precautions and whatnot, so I'm safe about it. But it is clearing up my skin, and I'm very grateful that my dermatologist and I went that path. We did try other paths first, but they just weren't working. So that's where we're going now. And it's working, and I just am really happy to finally have clear skin. And it's supposed to be one of those medications that even after you're off of it, your skin stays clear. So happy. I grew up with a lot of self-esteem issues, as a lot of people probably as well do. I have been pretty overweight, to the point of obese, pretty much my entire life. Not as a little kid. As a little kid, I was really skinny. Actually, my dad has mentioned that he was like, I was afraid you'd never gain enough weight. And I was like, thanks a lot, Dad, you jinxed it. Because then after, like, I guess when I turned like 10, I just put on a lot of weight, and from then on, it just wouldn't stop going on, because I've had a lot of self-esteem issues with my weight. And then obviously with my skin, with my, you know, acne and with my psoriasis, trying to be empowered by, you know, being me and being who I am and being Bianca, and finding out who I am aside from those issues has been a journey for me through my life. And I think that I really have done a lot to make it so that I love myself. You know, I'm not perfect. I don't. I have my days and my moments. I think that I found a niche of who I am. You know, I found this scientist, this nerd, that it was this niche that I could find, that I was that person, and I could kind of be secure in that. You know, I have 4 sisters, and that was always really hard to find an identity amongst them as well, and amongst all the kids at school. And you know, it's tough. And then being overweight, it was always tough. So I can understand if you guys also are feeling that way. I can relate. But we're all beautiful, and makeup doesn't make us beautiful. We are beautiful. Makeup is just fun to play with, and can just be like the icing on the cake. You're beautiful, you put on makeup, it just kind of makes you shine, right? I, about 3 years ago, got weight loss surgery. It wasn't only because I, you know, was having self-esteem issues. It was because I wanted to be healthy. I have 2 beautiful children, and I wanted to grow old with them. And I was not healthy. Let's just say I was to the point where I could get weight loss surgery with it being covered by insurance, because I was at a high enough BMI for it to be covered. And I made that decision that I wanted to be healthy, and I wanted to be able to change my life and be healthy again. And so I did. To have my insurance cover it, I had to have 6 months of medically assisted, doctor-assisted weight loss, like medically recorded with the doctor. And so I just had to lose weight steadily, or even just stay the same weight. And then I could get the surgery, and I got the sleeve surgery. I feel like if anybody wants to know more about that, I could do a video explaining all about the surgery and my decisions and why I got what surgery I got, because I feel like it's I could go into detail about that for a long time, and that is not what this video is about. I'm very happy. I don't have any regrets, and I'm just happy with my decision. You know, I just really love makeup. I love it's a passion of mine. I feel like it's an art form, so I really just enjoy it. But I am not a makeup artist by any means. I don't have any training in this. I am not a makeup artist. I am just doing this for fun, and I'm learning as you're learning. I grew up, even though I grew up with 4 sisters, I feel like none of us really even knew how to do our makeup. We were all kind of tomboys, and we didn't have YouTube. I'm aging myself right now, but there wasn't a YouTube. I think there were makeup books, but I was reading fantasy books. So I wasn't, reading makeup books. I was just kind of experimenting with makeup and like what I'm doing now. And I was pretty much doing it wrong, but right enough that I didn't look foolish. So if I can do anything to teach people little tricks here and there how to do their makeup better, that is what I wish that I would have had as a teenager myself. So I would love to be able to do that. I would love to be able to teach people things, and I would love to learn myself. So I think that it'll be a fun adventure. I hope that you enjoy watching me. You'll get to know my personality, and this is me. I don't put on a facade. I am really loud, and I am sometimes funny. I'm mostly funny when I'm not trying to be funny. When I'm trying to be funny, it's not as funny. But I hope that you enjoy me, and I hope that you want to follow me and subscribe to me. And if you have a channel, I would love to subscribe to your channel and check it out. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you have a good day. And remember to be nice to yourself and love yourself. All right, have a good day. Bye.